Hey planner friends, it's Mandy from My Unique Plans. So I've been, for the last month or so, really trying to focus on being content with what I already have in my planning stash and not buying any new planning items because I have got more than I could ever reasonably use. And when the last Happy Planner release came out, it was really challenging because there were some things in there that I really, really wanted, but I have stuck true to my plans. And one of the things that I was really intrigued by were the new sticker guides, the planning sticker guides. And I thought, wow, that would be so handy because I could sit down and pre-plan a spread and move things around and then just quickly pop it into my planner. So, after some thought, I tried a couple of different experiments to see if I could come up with planning guides of my own that would be just as effective. And let me tell you, I did. So today, I'm just going to show you how I made my own planning guides in case you want to do something similar at home to try it. So I had an extra monthly page from a planner I'm not going to use. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the tab off. Because I wanted to be able to use my sticker guide for both my monthly layouts and also for my weekly layouts. So I went ahead and I whited out all the dates and the month and the year because I just want a blank canvas. So the next thing I'm going to do, I have already cut a piece of just plain poster board so that it would be approximately the right size for an open spread. I need to move that over just a little bit. And I'm just taking just a couple pieces of tape. You could also do this with a tape runner. And I'm just putting the couple pieces of tape down just to kind of help hold the pages in place for the next step. Just because I don't want the pages moving around on me. I'm going to line this up. All right. Now, I've already done the same thing on the other side with a set of weekly pages, and I didn't have any like extra weekly pages that I hadn't used already, so I just took a couple of blank weekly pages and popped them into my copier, just made a black and white copy, and then I cut them down to size. Now we're going to get them adhered. So now my pages aren't going to move. All right. So the next step is when I was cleaning out my office, I realized that I had a whole roll of clear contact paper. And I thought that would just be perfect for this project. So I'm just going to take it, and I want it to be a little bit bigger than what I'm going to need. Because if you've ever used contact paper, it doesn't always want to lay exactly where you want it to be. So I'm just going to move that. It can also be a pain the way it rolls up. which is why I try to cut it down into smaller, more manageable pieces. All right, so I'm just gonna peel the backing off of this, and get it. I don't want to peel the backing all the way off, because I want to do this in sections. And it looks like I had a little something on my finger. All right, so out of the way, I've got that piece laying down. So now I'll peel the other half off, and then I just want to make sure I've got it laying down nice and flat. I'm not going to worry about that. Just a little piece of lint. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my poster board and very carefully lay it down, and then we're going to smooth it, make sure everything's stuck down really well. And then I'm going to grab my next piece here, and this piece I actually cut to be a little bit narrower than what I thought I was going to need, or a little bit narrower than the first piece. Now, I want the sticky side up while I first unroll it. And it's going to stick a little bit to the edges there, that's okay. Then I'm going to pick it up, and with the sticky side down, I want to make sure that I'm holding it good and tight, and I'm pulling it tight so don't get wrinkles in it. And then I'm going to let it fall. Now, if you're like me, it's not going to land exactly where you wanted it to land. But since I haven't pushed it down yet, as long as I hold tension on the paper and pull slowly, I can still pull it up. And then I'm just going to smooth it out real good. I'm going to go all the way around, pushing out from the center. Make sure I don't have any air bubbles. And then I can just take my scissors, and I'm leaving just a little tiny lip on the bottom. You can leave a bigger lip if you want to, but just enough so the top is still stuck down good. And that, my friends, was not very straight cutting, but that's okay. And then I'm going to do the same thing up here. I had a little bit more up here. Okay. And then, just because it's a little bit easier, I can take my Fiskars paper trimmer. Can't do this on the long sides because it's too long to fit in my paper trimmer. And I usually take a couple of passes because I don't want to trim it down too short at first. And I can always go back and take a little more off. And then when I get to this side, I got a pretty good idea of where it needs to be. All right. So instead of having a clear sticker guide that I can pop in and out of my planner, I now have a more rigid sticker guide that I can take this and grab a couple sticker books, go sit in the living room, watch some TV, plan out a monthly spread or plan out a weekly spread, and then bring it in. And when I get ready, go ahead, do some pre-planning, make sure I've got everything where I want it, and then pop it into my planner. So if you enjoyed this video, you can hit the like button below. If you want to see more of my videos, consider subscribing, and happy planning, everyone.